All right, YouTube, it is Mr. Mean coming at you this fine. Oh, I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Had a couple of doctor's appointments today. Everything is fine. But, got some goodies in the mail. I wanted to go over them real quick. So not a review, just showing you the cool shit I got. Reviews incoming. So Miguel Ribeiro from The Red Room, him and his lovely wife, and now for the life of me, I'm drawing a blank. I want to say Claudia, but I don't think that. Anyway, his beautiful wife and or partner, I'm not sure if they're actually married, but they are wonderful people, and they are very supportive of the channel, and you should go check him out. He makes and writes cool games and does awesome interviews. He even had me on the show. I was on The Red Room. That's pretty cool. I probably the lowest watched show ever, but that's okay. I had fun doing it. It was just a sit and chat, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm back to the Blue Snowball just because I got everything on my desk here. I'm not going to be turning around and stuff. But I forgot that Miguel had sent me some goodies. And so I just went and picked. I got a email from my UPS store saying, I had a package. I'm like, I'm not expecting anything. So it's pretty funny. So first off is his postcards from Avladad. Avladad. Now, Miguel is Spanish, Portuguese, I believe, if I remember correctly. Super nice guy. Awesome writer. So this is, I believe it's available on DriveThruRPG. And this is, it's pretty cool. It's body horror and techno noir kind of thriller. I haven't had a chance to read too much. I just read the little intro, and I think he sent this to me as a PDF, and I think I've already reviewed it as a PDF. But I have the physical book now, and I'm very happy to have it. There's a lot of cool stuff in here, and I just like the layout of the book. It reminds me of Eden Studios' Witchcraft, and I'm not sure if that was an inspiration or not. The cool part is that me and Miguel have very similar taste in RPGs. We like a lot of the same stuff. So that part I think is really cool because, he's on the other side of the world basically, and we think very similar in our thoughts and stuff. He posts a lot on Facebook. I'm not a huge Facebook guy. I do troll it. I read some stuff and all that, but I'm not a diehard Facebook kind of guy. Yeah, there's cool shit in here. Definitely check it out if you get a chance. I'll try to put links to DriveThruRPG on it. I think he sent these to me via Lulu Press, so I know you can get them at Lulu Press. And I don't even know the price. I do apologize. Miguel didn't send me a price list, and I think he just sent these out of the kindness of his heart. So super awesome. Pretty thick little book. I love the digest size. This is, you can pack this in a con and you can go with it. And he prints through, and I read the name of the company that he prints through, or that his game design goes through, Postmortem Studios. And they're on YouTube. So if you just do a postmortem video, you'll find them. And they're on Twitter at mort_post. And then, of course, Facebook is Postmortem Studios, all one word. So James Despero, or Grim Despero as he goes by, is kind of his handle. So, yeah, super nice, man. Layout is clean. It's very, I like it. I like it. The text is nice and large. It's easy to read. And it's cool. And it's a cool scenario. I love all the pictures. There's a nice Russian guy, Nikolai Volkov. In Konrad Friedheimer, Catherine Crow. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. You can never have cool stuff like this. You're looking for a scenario or something, to run in your favorite system. If you're not into this set of system, for postcards or whatever, you can throw this into whatever and just, read the adventure. So, Miguel, thank you, man. Very cool. And then we got, this is, I think, As Above and So Below. And again, I think he sent me these as PDFs. So he mailed these, money out of his own pocket. Thank you so much. This is one for, Yes, I did do it because this is Actual Fucking Monsters is a game. And I just think that's a cool name. And Punk and can be plugged into any system. So As Above, So Below, which is, anybody who knows me knows that that's one of my sayings that I like to say. And this looks really cool. It's a lot of live action photos and stuff. Like some of it's really freaking cool. Like, look at that. Tell me that's not cool. That is awesome. So the lizard-like chick and then the armored dude, some guy ripped, the behemoth. So just again, more cool shit. I'll definitely have to look at these when I get some leisure time. I've been so busy lately with work, and I'm going through chiropractic. My back is all fucked up, and so I'm trying to get that all squared away, and be getting back to warmer weather here soon, so I'll be shaving the beard, so you'll be like, who's this creepy looking dude on my screen? Because at least with the beard, I think I look normal, but I think I look abby-normal without the beard. And then I believe this is the new one. Yeah, this is for postcards from Avladad, and it's Lisbon, an alternative city setting for postcards by Miguel Ribeiro. So cool background too. Miranda and Yuri Garcias. The realism your mother loved came back in style. So he's just, his thought process, man, is out there. But I love the cover. All bets are off. I mean, obviously dice and poker cards. And yeah, same layout and everything. Some cool art. Yeah, definitely decent art, you know. I'm sure it's on DriveThruRPG. I'll try to put links down in the doobly-doo. Yeah, just cool shit, man. This is definitely stuff that I can, even if I never run it, I'll get ideas for NPCs, or major NPCs and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is an alternative city that, you could put in anything. You can make this fit in D&D if you really wanted to, and it wouldn't take much work, to be honest, because you're only looking for the theme and the concept of the city. So if it's a noir city, look at Eberron. Like, I remember when they were pushing Eberron around, they were like, oh, that'll never sell, and fucking one of the hottest settings for D&D, and I think it's probably one of the best, aside from Dragonlance, which is my absolute favorite. So, yeah, man, this is so Miguel, thank you, brother. It's super cool. I can't wait to dive into this. This is the kind of stuff I sit next to my bed, and when I'm trying to doze off to sleep, I'll just pick up and read a couple pages, and next thing I know, I've read the whole thing in an evening. So I'm super excited for that. Like I said, Miguel does his interviews and everything on the Red Room on YouTube. Go check it out. I'll try to remember to put links down in the doobly-doo. And the second package I got, I actually forgot about. I ordered this like a month ago from Europe because, sadly, as most of you know, and Miguel, again, talking of similar taste, is a huge fan as well of Mutant Chronicles. And Modiphius has lost the license, and so they are not going to, I guess they chose not to renew it if they were given that option. I don't know. But they no longer, the license is going away, I think the end of this year, or it may have already elapsed, I'm not sure. But they're selling everything dirt cheap. But the downside of that is they didn't do another print run, so stuff is running low. So if you're a fan of Mutant Chronicles by Modiphius and you're missing any books, you better order them quick, because it's going to come to a point where you're going to start seeing them on eBay for $100, $200, and I've seen that happen, and I think it's utterly criminal. But what can you do? But aside from that, I was looking at my collection, and I was missing one book, which was Bauhaus. So I had all the other books, and I didn't have Bauhaus. So now I'm happy to say, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love the Mutant Chronicle art. So I got the Bauhaus book. I also was using the Conan dice as extra dice for my Mutant Chronicles game. And while they work, they're not, I don't know, it just annoys me. I'm a completionist. I like to have the right thing for the right job. And so I ordered a hit location die, and I don't know how well you can see that, but it says, like left leg, head, left arm, left leg, right leg, torso, and it's just, you just roll. Instead of, looking at a hit chart or whatever, you can roll this. You can roll a D20, or you could roll that, and it just tells you where you hit. So that's cool. And then, of course, the ever classic Mutant Chronicles Dark Symmetry dice. That is the Dark Symmetry icon. So I ordered another 6 of these. So I think that gives me a total of 18, because I think I have 12. And then I ordered an extra set of D20s, and they have, I believe, the Dark Symmetry symbol on the, yes, they have the Dark Symmetry symbol on them as the D20. So that is the 20s, which in Mutant Chronicles is bad. You want to roll low. So, and then a 1 is just a regular 1. So I have those, and so I am lovingly putting them all in my Mutant Chronicles dice bag, which for me is uber ghetto style, is a Ziploc bag, and it's got all my dice in there. So now I have 5 dice to use, and then, of course, a bunch of damage dice. And then for Doom, I went to the Halloween store a couple of years ago, many years ago. Actually, when I found out about that, Modiphius that's how I found Modiphius, was the Kickstarter had already ended for Mutant Chronicles, and it was too late to get in. They weren't even doing it, because that was in the early days of Kickstarter, and they weren't doing late backers, that kind of thing. So they just did, they were like, oh, the Kickstarter's over, sorry, you buy it from our store when it comes out. So I did, and actually I bought it from, it's a comic store. I can't think of the name of it now, in Lake Charles. But I bought it there. I bought that and a couple of the supplements, because he had them. But I went to the Halloween store and I bought a thing of Skull and Crossbones necklace, because it was Halloween at the time. And so I just cut the necklace up and kept these little skulls. And these are my Doom, or my threat tokens, my Dark Symmetry tokens for Mutant Chronicles. So that's what I use to keep track of my threat, or the player's threat, so to speak. So that's just all I got. It was just a quick video to say, hey, look what I got. I got some cool shit. I'm not gonna. I might go back and do a re-review of Mutant Chronicles. I think it's getting about time. It's the very first video I did, if I remember correctly, and then the second video was Dungeon Crawl Classic, or vice versa. I know it's up there because I got the GM screen. I remember doing a 2-part thing of the GM screen, because I didn't know how to pause or stop the video and edit them together. So yeah, and I don't use any professional editing software. I record in the RAW on my Asus laptop here, my Republic of Gamers laptop. I just got a MacBook Air, and I am loving it. My MacBook Pro technically still works, but the battery has become dislodged from the casing, and I tried to glue it back and it didn't work. And so whenever you move it now, it rattles. And it's a 9-year-old laptop. I bought it in 2012, and it's 2022. So it's a 10-year-old laptop. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. So yeah, it's a 10-year-old laptop, still going strong, still works, running the latest OS. But like I said, when you carry it around, and it's the MagSafe chargers are getting harder and harder to get, and mine is broken, and so I can charge it, but I feel unsafe because the case is cracked, and I don't want to cause an electrical fire. So I think I'm just going to gently retire it, and maybe take it to one of the places here in town that does electronic recycling, and let them recycle it. But it's served me well for 10 years. I mean, like I said, it's still running strong, but the new MagSafe power supplies are incompatible with it, and the old MagSafe power supplies are hard to come by now, and they're expensive. I was looking I won't buy from eBay anymore. They screwed me over. So the only place I saw that you could reliably get them is Amazon. Had them for like $180, and I was like, no. So anyway, long story short, the MacBook Air is $1,000, $999. I got the base configuration because I have tons of 1 and 2 terabyte Type-C hard drives floating around, so I didn't feel the need to pay Apple's ridiculous prices. I don't know if I can upgrade the memory. I think it's hardwired to the motherboard, so I probably can't upgrade it, without soldering, and I'm not going to do all that. So it works. It's super fast, and it's super light, so it's really nice. I'm enjoying it very, very much. And because in order to use my Asus laptop, I have to disconnect everything, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I leave it plugged in here on my desk. Every once in a while, I unplug it to let the battery discharge so I don't fry the battery. And I have my Mac Mini, which I use quite a bit. I'm waiting for some updates for the Mac Mini so that I can start doing all my editing and everything on the Mac and do all my recording. I do all my recording in OBS, the free version of OBS, and it works great. I don't have any problem. I think my audio sounds good. The video's good. My buddy Mike Wilster, aka Nubby, sent me an extra camera. And my monitor arm came in to mount the camera. So I'm gonna start doing some video paintings probably closer to the summer. It's still a little crazy weather right now, and the paint's not sticking right and stuff like that. So I'm just babbling, guys. I hope everyone is having a great week. We're on hump day. I'm looking forward to the weekend, and things are good, my friends. Things are good. My kid's in an awesome school for autism, full-time now, and so he's getting the help he needs. My back is getting better. My wife is doing awesome at her job, so things are looking good. I'm doing good at my job. I haven't heard anything. They haven't fired me. Let me leave it at that. So yeah, life is good. I hope everyone is doing well. The meanies are awesome. For those that are just now finding my video, check us out on Discord. We have a very active community on Discord, and we do a lot of cool stuff. So definitely check it out. I'll put links down in the doobly-doo for my Patreon. You can check that out, and then also Patreon and Discord. I said Discord and Patreon. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm babbling about here. And links to the Discord. So other than that, everybody, as always, peace and hair grease, and I hope everything is well with you. Take care, everybody. And of course, my fade out didn't work because I got to reprogram my Stream Deck. Everything's going crazy, guys. Take care, everybody.